welcome to P-Dash News in the Flash. I'm your host, Raheem Drinkwater. There's a war going on outside no one is safe from. You can fake singing, but you can't do it forever. Brace yourself for Transformers 2, Death of the Auto-Tune. Some time ago, in the early 80s, the godfather of Auto-Tune, Roger Troutman, strung together a bevy of hits with his group Zapp, sparking a trend that would carry over heavy into 90s hip-hop. Everything was peaceful, until an evil leader landed on Earth from planet No Talentator to destroy the music of the planet. His name was T-Pain-a-Con. His plan was to change all music to his Auto-Tune style, a safe haven for the tone deaf. He began to assemble his team of mercenaries: Weezyatron, Ron Browserbot, and the most lethal, Kanye, aka Arrogantatron. They traveled to Earth infecting its music, convincing artists they could not make a hit without auto-tuners or pants tight enough to give them yeast infection. All seemed lost, but then from the ashes of the top 20 came a resistance that would aid in the battle to end the auto-tune era. Optimus KRS-One, a rapper from the 80s whose lyrics could pack a punch and whose nose looks like a boxing glove. Susan O'Boilerbot, this Brit can really sing. She can also break daylight with her face. And last, Marcy Project's son, Gigatron. The United Front has waged war on the auto-tuners and have vowed to end the reign once and for all. The battle has begun. Transformers, Death of the Auto-Tune.
P-Dash Media.